This is annoying. Whatever. Just a wardrobe malfunction. That's okay, because I'm Pocahontas. Just feel the wind. And just like that, I could have crashed into the land.
We're sailing good, bad, and ugly. 3 years ago, we bought our boat off Craigslist for $5,000. I'm Kristen, and this is Matt. We are known to break the rules and do things a little less traditional. Hit subscribe to join the adventure. Thanks to our patrons for keeping us going.
Alright guys, so welcome to Matt Cam. You may be wondering why I'm in the dinghy all by myself and my beautiful Kristen ain't coming with me. But the reason for that is I gotta hustle today. I gotta fly, so I'm going on a solo mission to get gasoline because we're completely out. We gotta get some groceries because we're just about out. And oh yeah, I gotta get the Claro card too. I gotta get our phone juiced up, otherwise we ain't putting up no videos. We got a storm coming, so time is of the essence. Official safety first. We don't play no games with our health out here. And I just want to say that I got my trusty steed right here and I'm in good company. Look at all these other trusty steeds. You know, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So don't make fun of me for my helmet. I can hear a lot of y'all out there, you know, with your jokes. I can see them coming. But either way, got to the grocery store, made it here safely. Got my bike all locked up here to the sewer. I've never felt unsafe in Vieques, but the lady at the scooter store like tells you gotta lock everything up or they'll debo your scooter. So I did it. I locked up and we're safe. We're going to head in now to the store and get whatever Miss Kristen sent me for the list.
What's up guys, welcome back to Sailing GBU. You didn't think I would leave you guys hanging with just a whole Matt episode, did you? Turns out the next day, after he was gathering up stuff for the storm on the scooter and working really hard for this family, turns out the storm's going north. So good for us, we won't have a giant storm crushing down on us. And today I thought I wanted to do something fun. I think today it's time for me to show off my skills and maybe some things that I'm not skilled at. And I'm going to sail today. I'm going to do the work and we're going to switch roles. Matt's going to do the filming. Hopefully he can get me in the shot. And he's not going to help me when I start getting nervous and having a question. Unless I'm about to sink the boat or catastrophic damages, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm the world's greatest Instagram husband, so I can film and save the boat. I can pretty much do it all.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Seamlessly.
It's going to be difficult for me because if you're new to this channel, we don't have an engine and we don't have a windlass, so it's pretty natty out here.
And we don't have an autopilot either.
And we don't have depth finders or any of those type of things. So I'm going in and I'm going to show you guys my skills. And as I go, I'm going to talk to the camera and I'm probably going to be pretty much like talking out loud to reassure myself. But hopefully you guys learned something today, or at least, you know, we learn together. I'm probably going to see some big weaknesses that I have, and I think strength might be a little bit of a problem, but I think I can work around it.
I mean, you're stronger than you look. You're a she-beast.
Alright guys, but first let's have some breakfast before we go off. Lately me and Matt have really been enjoying having cereal before sails. It's the perfect thing to do because you don't want to make a ton of dishes and have to clean them up and do that. You want to eat quick and get to sailing in the early morning. So we've been enjoying Magic Spoon cereal. It's like your favorite kid cereal reinvented. A lot of times before we go sailing, we really think about what we're eating before we go, or if we have coffee. We don't want a lot of sugar to get us sleepy during a long sail of no autopilot. So Magic Spoon's really good for that because they have 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. And each serving on top of that is only 140 calories. We've really been enjoying a lot of the flavors from the variety pack that we got, and it has frosted, cocoa, fruity, and peanut butter. My favorite so far has been the fruity. They also have a lot of other flavors.
So if you're interested and you want to give Magic Spoon a shot, go ahead and click the link below and use our code SAILINGGBU at checkout to get $5 off of your order. One really cool thing about Magic Spoon is they really believe in their product, and they do offer a full money back guarantee if you're not satisfied, no questions asked. Try the cereal. If you don't like it, you get your money back, but I think you're going to love it.
Very first thing I decided to do before I set sail is check through my apps. I first am going to go through Google, and I'm going to check the weather of Vieques. I want to see if it's going to be a stormy day. Sometimes you look outside and it looks sunny, but then there's a whole bunch of storms. So I'm going to look ahead, see about the weather. Next, I'm going to go into my windy app. This is where I'm going to check out the wind direction, how strong the wind's going to be, and that's going to kind of give me an idea where I can go, what angles, what time of day I should leave, and that sort of thing. So it looks like very light wind today coming from about the southeast. That should be perfect for me to easily tack in to the Sun Bay anchorage that I plan to go to. The final step I'm going to take is I'm going to go into Navionics and kind of not make an exact route, but look through to see if there's any going to be obstacles in my way. Make sure to see if there's any rocks or any reefs on the way to my track. There's probably technical terms for this, but this is Kristen's sailing show, and there is no technical terms. So I'm going to swoop in, and as I can see, I don't see any big obstacles for me. This is going to be a good, easy sail for my beginning sail. Next, I need to check the boat to make sure that everything's situated before I start lifting sails and getting out of here. So let's check that out now. Alright guys, everything's checked inside. Time to head out and start this sail. It's time to hit sail, as I would say. I'm nervous. Alright, so first I need to set up our stay sail. It's not connected right now, so I'm going to set that up real quick. Alright. Please stay together for me. Next is the hanks. Last one. All right. Now it's time for me to tie a bowline knot to connect the sail to the Traveler. Yeah. All right, that should be good. Next, I need to connect the sail again. Double check. All right, time to open the sail. I almost pulled up the sail and then I realized I didn't look to see the way the halyard was, and it was outside of my lazy jacks, and the whole sail would have went kapooey and got clogged up. So I caught it, at least. All right, now I can connect it. Gotta put a little more elbow grease in here. This is annoying. to cleat this off. Whatever. Okay, my mainsail's up and my staysail, and there's light wind, so I might be starting to sail, but it's time to pull up the anchor. Gotta put in gloves. This is gonna be the hard part for me, pulling the anchor. Let's see if I can do it.
How's it feeling? Chain heavy?
Well, the problem is I'm wearing a skirt, so it's covering my skirt. So that's okay, just a wardrobe malfunction. Okay. It's a little tough here.
And you can always brace it on the what's the name? Hagma?
Helga.
Helga. She calls this thing Helga because it
This
looks like
thing.
there's two pigtails sticking off the sides. So that thing's called Helga. If you guys know what that thing's actually called, let me know. You got it? Did you get it? When you're sailing, it kind of helps it pop loose.
Okay, I'm gonna move up now.
How's your back?
Fine. I don't remember asking you this many questions while you're doing the anchor. I just don't know how close it. Ah! There it is, guys! Okay, so this is the hard part. This is the climax of trying to pull it over. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let it turn. Get it on the roller. Get the shaft piece under the Helga.
Oh, you better run and go get to it now.
Oh, I forgot.
You going yet?
All right, we're starting to go. I'm a little winded. Really wasn't that bad though. And the wind's luckily not that strong, so I had enough time to zip in. All right, so the wind should be coming from this way. So I'm gonna slowly get out of the land's way before I do anything else.
Well done, Capitan.
I'm going to now open my head sail because the wind's really light and I want to zip around this land, and I think it'd be the best time to open it while I'm not out there yet. It's opening. Earlier, Matt told me not to let any kinks happen in your rope, and I forgot that step. He said that could be a problem, but you know what? It's okay. Okay, I gotta start steering also. Almost forgot that part. I'm making that call. There goes my phone.
Your phone don't want to sit in there.
Broken. Tie that off. Now, run back behind the captain's seat. Make sure the boat's not curving into the land. Well, I can't look at my phone, but that's okay because I'm Pocahontas. Just feel the wind. I've been at this anchorage before. I know where the rocks are. I'm going about 3 knots. The wind's really light today. As you can see, the ocean's pretty calm. I'm really proud of myself. I'm doing a good job. I'm hyped, and I no longer need you, Matt, so you might as well just get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna stay though. Call security.
This is going good for me, guys. I'm really hyped. I only had a wardrobe malfunction while I was doing the anchor, but that's okay.
So you was really saying you don't need me and you can sail the boat all by yourself and you don't need me?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. That's how you feel, I'm leaving.
I hope your phone isn't in your
I'll let
pocket.
go. I'll do it, I'll let go. I got one hand.
Matt's having a tantrum because I said I didn't need him anymore.
I'll do it.
And now he's threatening me.
I'll do
You know
it.
what? Fall overboard. I don't care. It's daylight. I can come pick you up if I want to, but maybe I won't.
I'm just cleaning out my Huggies.
Get back in here. So I believe I've come to the point where I think I've put enough money in my bank that I can pretty much tack all the way into my anchorage. Now, am I overconfident? Maybe. I might have to make another tack, but I say let's go for it. This is going well for me. I'm gonna pick up speed before I tack here. All right, here we go. Seems I'm hooked. I shall be hooked on something maybe. I don't know, but the boat is turning. Okay guys, I am interfering with a problem here that I'm going to solve all on my own because that's what you gotta do. I think I'm hooked on something out there, so I'm going to tie this off. Luckily it's in light wind and I'm running up there. I think my winch is broken. I think that could be the problem.
Maybe you wrapped it the wrong way.
Oh, I did? I wrapped my winch the wrong way. I got too confident. Oh, no wonder. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Why do I still feel like I'm hooked? Sack of shit. Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm winded on that one. My friends, I'm winded. Okay. Glad I put that money in the bank. Okay, it's alright, Kristen. You can make mistakes.
All right, so now that you've made your big tack, and I want to give you props for doing that tack before everything went to hell in a handbag. You were doing it from behind the helm, which I was proud of you, you know, before you came in the front to deal with all the winches and stuff. You can do it all from behind the helm, so I was happy about that. You made a quick problem and wrapped the winch the wrong way. That's the only critique I'd say, but now that you're on your tack...
Embarrassing.
How do you feel about your money in the bank? You think you got enough?
I got more than enough. Everything went fine. Besides me wrapping my winch and thinking my ropes were caught, I could have ran up there and things could have went bad. It could have whipped me right off the boat for all I know, but I had to think fast, safely still, and you know what? I did it. And this is a hard job, guys. I'm glad I didn't work out this morning. I'm kind of out here now. I was cutting directly into my anchorage thinking everything was cheesy McWheezy, whatever the heck that means. And now the wind's kind of dying out. If the wind dies out, I'm going to be slowly crabbing into that land, even if I'm down to like 1 knot, and then I'll be in trouble because if the wind dies out, I won't be able to get anywhere without a motor. So it's up to me to make the decision now, and I think while the wind is still 1 or 2 knots, I'm going to re-tack back out and get some distance away from land to make sure that we're in a safe situation and not risking it. Maybe the wind doesn't die completely out, but it is getting pretty low and we don't have the best situation, so I gotta do it. Right before I decided to tack, I decided that the wind was coming in and I was just talking myself out of it. I was getting scared, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna scare myself out of it. I think everything's going well. Matt didn't say anything, so he must be confident of what we're doing. So we're going now without the tack, and I think I might be able to pull right in to where I need to go.
All right, she didn't need to do the tack. She wasn't never really worried. She's got ice water in her veins, but you know, old Captain scared over here. I seen like Pride Rock over here.
I could see the nervousness in his face, but
I seen all these rocks and I said, dang dog, we don't got no propulsion system. We're gonna ride right up in there. We're gonna be four-wheeling here pretty shortly, but the wind came back in. I think we were just in a little bit of a lull. So now, you know, we're cruising gently. So far, She Captain has done a great job, and I can't wait to just be on my carnival cruise for the rest of this Sailing GBU career.
I'm coming up to the anchorage. I see where I want to anchor. I see the good spot that I've already looked previously ahead on my Navionics, and I'm hoping it's sand because when I put my anchor down, I want it to really just hook in there and be easy peasy. So now's the part where I need to decide when is it time to start pulling down maybe my head sail and slowly get in there and then drop my sails when it's time to anchor. So we're slowly going in. It's not a strong wind day, so this is a perfect day for me to practice. Time to pull in my head sail, I think. Okay, I think I'm good. Now I'm gonna tie this off. I got a tangle over here. I made a mistake. I didn't have my ropes untangled. Didn't have my ropes. And just like that, I could have crashed into the land. Luckily, the wind is light today.
You can just get the chain off and you're gonna have to wiggle it out of there.
Make sure I'm in a proper spot. Wow! Almost flew up overboard. Okay, one painted back. Let it go slowly as it will rip me up my skirt. Okay, I think I hit the ground. Oh shoot, a shrimp died. All right, hold this, and I wrap it around the Helga. Now I let that go. All right, so now I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna check it to make sure that things are going right. Seems like the anchor's stuck. I don't see the boat moving, but I'm gonna go down there just in case to make sure. I'm gonna be a good captain and make sure my crew is safe. So it seemed like it was like grass and a little bit tough. It wasn't the white sand I was hoping it was, and so Matt's gonna have to check it for me just to double check. But I tried to shove the nose in And I think it's good as long as the wind doesn't pick up too much more, but still learning. But I feel really good. I successfully made it here. Time to put the sails away, and as you've seen before, I pulled the zipper right off, and Matt said you're not supposed to do that, and I was like, oh. So I gotta climb back up there and try to put it on without collapsing my bimini top or burning a hole through my body. Balancing on the under beams. So we completed, or I guess I completed my journey. It did come with a few hiccups. I did have a few mess ups. Should I call them mess ups or should I call them hang ups? But they could have went south for me on some of those things, so I'm definitely going to learn from those situations. And this was my very first time doing everything on my own.
Yeah, this was the first time that we were like, you know, we haven't had an engine for a couple weeks now. There are some hurricanes coming here and there. Luckily, we've been able to avoid them mostly, but it was kind of time to let her kind of work it like as if I just wasn't here. Other than holding the camera, I took a step back and just kind of let her do whatever she wanted to do. And that's good because, one, if I fall off the boat and I'm alone at sea, it's good for her to know how to do all these things. And second, it's a good, you know, team building exercise. You know, now we kind of understand what we have to go through. I had to film, so I feel bad for what you have to do. You had to sail, so you know maybe
I had fun though sailing.
Well, yeah, you know.
I wish I could do both actually. So sorry.
Well, it's kind of like you know when you get a new job and you like it for a week.
No,
it's kind of like
it's
the same
not like
thing.
that.
It's not like that.
No.
You love sailing. Well,
Yeah.
Only time will tell on that one.
I was a little bit laborsome, and I do feel like my back could be hurt tomorrow. I do feel like that is a possibility. The pulling the sails and stuff like that, it isn't completely easy. Now, if I had electric winches, I had a windlass, I had a motor to get myself out of there, yeah, I would definitely, I could say that for a fact, not need anybody on the boat.
Yeah, but if you got all that, then what's the point of sailing?
No, I'm just saying I wouldn't need anybody.
Of all the things you had to do, though, of the windlass and the sails and the winching, which was physically the hardest?
Lifting the sails.
Lifting the sails, and doing the winch can be pretty hard too.
Yeah, if you do it right. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Leave me some comments down below. I want to know what you guys think about my journey today. And tell me if you're surprised that I could handle it. Tell me if you're shocked, or tell me if you knew I could do it all along. So guys, make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.